I'm alive. Yourself?
Yeah, I hear you. Good, doing all right.
All right.
Wait.
I guess.
Yeah. Coach, you want to start by giving an opening statement?
Yeah, just really proud of the performance today. It was a really nice bounce back win after, whatever it was, 36 hours ago. Kind of giving away the lead at Iona, and you worry about your team's mental state coming into today. But I thought yesterday was one of our best bounce back days as far as just being ready for film at 1 o'clock. And being ready for walkthrough, really locking in. I felt pretty good coming into today. I'm playing against their man-to-man. I felt pretty good. We would execute. I was a little concerned what we would do against their pressure, but we were outstanding. We found guys, hit them on target. Nick knocked down a couple of big threes, and I thought defensively we had good energy. I'm just proud of the guys. Just the selflessness and the effort for today.
Okay. If you look at that stat sheet, the one thing that jumps off the page, you had two offensive rebounds, one of which was a team offensive rebound.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that you could win a game by 20, whatever the hell it is, and getting only one offensive rebound.
Well, but we shot, because I looked at that at halftime when we had 0, but we shot 61%. So
right.
when the ball's going in, you're not getting those opportunities to
Okay.
rebound. So, we really made some shots today.
Okay. Is that the key to your team? Do you, John, in your mind, do
Shooting.
you have to, to be a top level team in this league? Do you have to be, say, a very good perimeter team, and especially from 3?
Yeah, we have to make shots for sure. And, we're not pounding, although we need to get Sam Adobo more touches in the post for sure, and our other bigs, but we're not pounding it in as much this year, and we're trying to get more movement, more drive and kick, and that's given us opportunities to get some nice threes off or in transition. So, listen, when we've made shots, we've won. And but every other game has been close. So I don't think you have to make shots to win a game. You got to figure out other ways, get to the foul line and things like that. But certainly we're pretty good when we're shooting it well.
For Nick and Namdi and Eli, you 3 guards held them to 9 to 34 from behind the arc. How good was the closeout D that you guys worked on to limit them from making all those shots?
Our defensive principle is what we preach every day in practice, so we were just prepared to do whatever it took on the scouting report to close out, to find the shooters and things like that, so we were prepared today.
For Eli, 15, 9, and 5, career high 15 points, 6 for 6 from the field. How important is it to, lead out there as a freshman and see your guys open?
I think we just really just talk about penetrating and stuff and kickouts, and when people are hitting shots, it's kind of easy to be a floor general out there when they're hitting shots, kicking it, having them shoot it and make it.
Coach, talk about the big guys getting touches. 8 points in 8 minutes for Julian Powell. He's come a long way. Talk about his emergence out there.
Yeah, no, we believe in Julian. We really like his ability. So it's just sometimes in this league it gets hard to play 2 bigs because it's perimeter oriented with face-up 4s and a lot of 4-guard offenses. So he's still got to just get better at learning how to defend off the ball. I trust him on the ball against guards, but off the ball. So we're working on that, but we look at him as a combo forward, and he's a guy that's hopefully continue to grow in that area, and we'll be able to utilize him more. He's really helped us win a few games when we've gotten into foul trouble with our other bigs. So he's kept good spirit. He's kept working hard. He's in there getting shots up all the time, and I think he's going to get better and better.
John, is it just a sign of the times when you have 2 teams here today that shot 55 3-pointers? And is that just the way the game of basketball has become? That it's I want to say live and die by the 3, but most teams are 3-point dominated now.
Yeah, I think so, and that's kind of what the NBA is too, right? It's 4 out and face up 5. So. Yeah, listen, you still need to get to the foul line, right? You still need to be able to figure out ways to get to the foul line. You know, yeah, the days of having two bigs that can't shoot from the perimeter are over. Listen, we're confident in our ability to shoot. Like, we took 43s earlier in the year and a loss, but, you know, and we went through the film. I mean, I think 6 of them were not good, you know, and we only made 11. We didn't win, but I wasn't unhappy, you know, with getting them up. If we're open, and you got good shooters, you know, you have to let it fly a little bit. So, you know, we're okay with that, but we also know we can't settle for threes when there's drive opportunities there. So I think as a coach, you just try to preach the balance.
You talk about between the three of you guys, just one turnover between you. How important is ball control in a game like this?
It's really important, and throughout practice the whole year, that's one of our points of emphasis. So that's probably why we're low turnover in most games.
You guys were in foul trouble early in the second half. How did that kind of force you to adjust your game plan, having to sit guys who were already at 3 and 4 fouls?
Other than me just yelling, "Stop fouling!" No, we didn't adjust anything. You know, we had a couple of I thought we had a couple of silly ones from our standpoint that we shouldn't have committed. They're also a crafty team at getting. They really, it's a Villanova thing. They're just shot faking, and you know, we just had to stay down a little bit more on their shot fakes. You know, and just hopefully get better at that when we play them next time.
Coach, they have played well early on in the MAC. What concerned you most preparing for them?
For today,
Yes.
their shot making, you know, and the kid Young getting to the foul line. Probably those two things. They've been down a few times in MAC play early in the first half, but in almost every one they've clawed their way back. And you know, and usually 25 and 15 are making some threes, and the kid Young is playing well and getting to the foul line. So that was our big thing, not to let down our intensity, and you know, and obviously keep 25 from making threes and 15. So I thought we never let down in our intensity, so I felt good about that.
Namdi first and then Nick. Okay, how much is there a carryover at all from the great run that you had last year in the CIT, and you two guys being leaders? I mean, Namdi, you've been here for about 11 years. So I mean, how much is there a positive carryover from last year's great run and you guys being able to play way into March?
Yeah, I mean, it basically depends on us. If we use that experience and help the other guys, then there's a big carryover from last year, and it helps us.
Yeah,
Nick,
definitely.
same thing.
With us too, we just try to step up and be leaders for these young guys, set examples every day in practice and just outside of the court, and they look up to us. So we got a taste of winning a championship, and we're just trying to bring that experience to them.
Okay. And then last thing for me, both you guys. Sorry, Lash, but this thing down. Your day will come. Okay, but the idea of how much fun is it to play that style of basketball, and Nick especially, do you like the idea that, okay, it's going to be drive and kick, and you're going to be looking outside to, you know, to hit the three, and how much is that play to your game? And Namdi, obviously, you know, you live out there, but I mean, is that style playing to your advantage?
Yeah, I mean, definitely growing up in high school, that's pretty much all we ran, drive and kick offense, and so being comfortable with that and just carrying it over here definitely opened up a lot of things for myself and my teammates. So definitely fun playing in a system like that.
And Nami said the same question.
Yeah, it's always fun when you can do what you do and drive and kicking and shoot threes.
Any other questions? Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, John, just one